Hi, this is Cheryl of Natural Diva coming to you with my first video. This is kind of new for me, but I'm going to try to make it 15 minutes or less because yesterday I tried to do it and it was too long. So today I want to talk about products I use on a regular basis almost every day. I hope you all have recovered from the Super Bowl party. I am still a little sleepy. Okay, so everything I do on a regular. Let's start with this water. This is water. I'm not promoting Crystal Geyser, but saying that part of me having healthy hair comes from trying my best to have a healthy body. So I try to drink lots of water. I can't say that every day I get in the required amount, but my goal every day is 64 ounces. Whew, which some days is really tough, but that's what I aim for. And I would suggest if you want your hair to be moisturized well, that you would make it a habit to drink water, not anything else in it, but just pure water. Water from the sink, tap water, water of any brand, but just H2O, and that's it. All right. Hair vitamins. These are Shin Min, hope I said that right, advanced formula for hair regrowth. Um, Someone that's following me on Facebook page recommended these to, I think, more geared towards people whose hair might be thinning or like it says, for regrowth. So that's not an issue of mine, but the person claims that their hair grew um, at a faster pace than the norm, which is a half an inch a month, because that's what mine has been growing. My hair is, I did the big chop April 30th of 2010, and my hair, I cut it all the way down to about a half an inch. So it's about 4 inches, 4.5 inches maybe. I've never blown dried it straight or flat ironed it, so I don't really know. I just kind of take a tape measure and stretch it out as far as I could, and that's what it measured to. So I'm going to give those a try. I've had them for about a week, and I will let you all know if, in fact, my hair is growing at a more rapid pace. My favorite, though, actually, is by a company called Grow Afro Hair Long. I'm not sure that's the company, but that's the website that I buy them from. It's like $60 for 90 days, and I can honestly say that my nails have grown really strong from those vitamins, but sometimes they're out of stock, and that's why I go to the prenatals, which I got from GNC, which are much, much cheaper, but they do the same thing. And you do not have to be planning a pregnancy or be pregnant to use prenatal vitamins. They do help your hair grow, they do help your nails grow. So, or a great multivitamin, but I in particularly think that prenatal vitamins will help with your hair's health. Alrighty, this is one of my very favorites, Miss Jessie's Curly Pudding. I got this bottle on clearance. I guess it appears that in the area where I live, that Target is not selling a lot to um, African American women or women who want this curly product. So I'm guessing that a lot of their Miss Jessie stuff is about to go on sale, and I will be there for those clearances. But I'm a big fan of curly pudding for wash and go, because it definitely gives curl definition. A lot of pictures that you see posted on my blog and Facebook page just have curly pudding, because on a regular I do wash and go. Today I made an attempt to try and gel my hair these little 4.5 inches up into a ponytail, and it is a ponytail in there. I did manage to get it all in a ponytail, with a few hairpins on the side, because my hair is very stubborn and spoiled and used to being all over my head. So my hair does not cooperate with being flattened yet because it is really short, and I just um, on a regular just co-wash it every day and go. I'm not manipulating it too much, and that's my plan most of the time because I just want it to grow freely. So with the ponytail in mind, I tend to go to this, my other favorite, Eco Styler also, and this one has olive oil in it. Eco Styler gives me the same curl definition, Miss Jessie's, but it's a lot less expensive. So, I don't know. I really like that the curly pudding has a little more moisture to offer, but Eco Styler does the same thing. And what I'm going for is curl definition, and I just add, if it's feeling like a lot of gels to dry your hair because they have alcohol, I try to compensate for that by making sure my hair is moisturized along with the gel. But I love Eco Styler. This big container, if any of you out there use it, is like $2 and something at a beauty supply store or drugstore. So yay to Eco Styler. I love it. Use it all the time. It's if you can afford it, do this. If not, do this. They do the same thing. And some of the other ones I heard of, Kinky Curly, so I'm not, I'm just sharing it with you what I've tried. I'm not necessarily saying that there's a perfect remedy for your hair. We all have different hair types. You have to do what works. You have to listen to your hair. Your hair will tell you what it needs. All right, something I read about and decided to go out and try, and I use every day now for about 3 weeks, is Nexus Pro Mend. And what I liked about what it says is that right here on the bottle it says split end binding. And I think what they have in mind with this is that for people who tend to not within that 6 to 8 week time frame get their ends clipped, this kind of gives you a little grace time to go do it. So I thought, well, I'll give it a try, add it to my arsenal just to protect my ends, if nothing else, because I do clip my own ends and I do it every 6 to 8 weeks. So I don't really have a problem with split ends. And I would probably get a professional to look at my head truly to tell me how my ends are. But coming from a family where my mother is a beautician, my father-in-law, my stepdaughter, my sisters, they've all taught me so much about caring for my hair. But I am not a professional. I'm just sharing my advice on, growing your natural hair and learning how to take care of it. All right, let's keep going here. Along with that Wash and Go Eco Styler, I add this Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine. It smells so good. It has like apricot in it and vitamin B12. It's not completely natural. So if you're a natural fan, I suggest you find your all natural serum. But I like the way it smells and I use it with the gel. It helps with frizz and it does give your hair some oil. So that's another thing I've been using a lot. This is Silk Elements Olive Heat Protection Spray. You see that? And I think more of my mentioning of this is that if you are going to put some heat on your hair, even if you're just going to sit under the blow dryer to condition, you want to use some kind of protection spray. I do sit under the dryer to condition and steam my hair. I do on occasions when I got to get out the door and go somewhere and my hair's still wet, I'll diffuse it. And it's still in the wash and go more likely, or I want to just stretch my fro out. That's when I'm using this. So use some kind of protection with any heat. All right, let's see what else we got. I'm out of this, but I kept the bottle because I use it. This is Carol's Daughter. Once again, black vanilla leave-in conditioner, which I love the smell. I love the smell of her stuff. I'm just into aromas. I am, and it just smells so good. But it's a leave-in, and I use a leave-in every day. And I suggest you use a leave-in every day. But it's all natural. It smells great. What you see in here right now is Cheryl's Made Up Leave-In conditioner, which I will talk about what I use to make it. But you know, when I'm splurging, I use Carol's Daughter. When I'm and I still use mine because everything in mine, I know exactly what's in it. I know it's natural. All right. What else we got here? Okay. Carol's Daughter. Hair balm. Good for oiling your hair. Smells so good. It's got soy oil, sweet almond oil, cocoa butter, shea butter, coconut oil, which I swear by coconut oil. I didn't bring it out here, but I use pure coconut oil to oil my scalp almost every other night. So I'm a big fan of coconut oil. But again, love Carol's Daughter. 2 reasons. Smells absolutely wonderful, as evidenced by my husband sniffing my hair, and natural. All right. What else I got here? Shea Moisture products. Down to the bottom there. Look at that. See how empty that is? Because I love it. And I love the way it smells. And it sells at Target. And they have a whole line now. And I also use their shea butter leave-in, which I used up, which I would buy again. Lots of my natural hair friends like Shea Moisture. And you know what? It's reasonably priced. A lot of things are like $9.99 or less, depending on what you're getting. It's not. I guess I have to read this little tiny writing, but I could tell you it has sea kelp, argan oil, which lots of people use, shea butter, and it strengthens your hair. It's good stuff. It smells good too. Let's see. Carol's Daughter again. Hair milk. Did I got that right? Yeah. It's good for curl definition. Depending on your hair type, this might be all you need. This was all I needed when it was an inch or two, but now gotta do something else. It's getting thick and it's not as obedient. So, but I like Carol's Daughter again because it's natural. I know it's good for my hair, so I use it. She's come a long way too. I've been using her stuff since it came out, and I'm just really excited about her growth. But I'm a big fan of Carol's Daughter. And you know what? Honestly, some people say that some of these hair products can be expensive, but there was a time when I would spend $60 to $70 every 2 weeks going to a salon, getting a touch up and a cut, and I spend less than that on this stuff because you don't need a lot. And probably the only thing that I question me spending the money on is the curly pudding, because I use way more than the instructions call for to get the effects I want. They say like a dollop or a golf ball size. I use way more than that to get the curl definition I like. So I question that as far as the money aspect. And the last, if I could squeeze it in, is Lush. Lush. You can buy online, www.lush.com, or if there's a Lush store in your city. But I'm trying not to use hair coloring on my hair, so I use henna, which comes in a big bar. I mix it with warm water and kind of mix it up, get it all kind of creamy, and sit on my hair for a few hours while I'm around the house and I know I'm not going anywhere. All right, so I'm down to my last 30 seconds. I want to thank you all for following me. Please join my blog if you haven't, naturaldivas.wordpress.com, or on Facebook. And I hope to come back with you with a lot more information that you can use. And have a blessed day. Peace.